Psychology Scout presents Overcoming Self-Criticism and Embracing Self-Love. Welcome to our comprehensive guide on overcoming self-criticism and embracing self-love. In today's world, many of us struggle with negative self-talk and self-doubt, which can undermine our confidence and hinder our personal growth. However, by understanding the root causes of self-criticism and implementing practical strategies for cultivating self-love, we can unlock our full potential and lead happier, more fulfilling lives. Join us as we explore the psychology behind self-criticism, debunk common myths about self-love, and provide actionable tips for building a positive relationship with ourselves. Understanding self-criticism. Self-criticism is a pervasive issue that affects individuals of all ages and backgrounds. It often originates from internalized messages from childhood, societal standards, and comparisons with others. These negative beliefs can become deeply ingrained over time, leading to a constant stream of self-doubt and self-judgment. To understand self-criticism more deeply, it's essential to recognize the role of the inner critic, the voice in our heads that evaluates and judges our thoughts, feelings, and actions. The inner critic often operates on autopilot, replaying past mistakes and reinforcing feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness. Overcoming self-criticism begins with awareness. By recognizing the inner critic and its impact on our self-esteem, we can begin to challenge its validity and cultivate a more compassionate and supportive inner dialogue. This process involves reframing negative self-talk, questioning our assumptions, and practicing self-compassion. Debunking myths about self-love. Despite its importance, self-love is often misunderstood and misrepresented in popular culture. One common myth is that self-love is synonymous with narcissism or selfishness. In reality, self-love is about recognizing and honoring our intrinsic worth as human beings, regardless of our flaws or imperfections. Another prevalent myth is that self-love is contingent upon external achievements or validation from others. True self-love is unconditional. It doesn't depend on external circumstances or the opinions of others. It's about accepting ourselves fully and embracing both our strengths and weaknesses. To cultivate self-love, we must challenge these myths and redefine our relationship with ourselves. This involves prioritizing self-care, setting healthy boundaries, and treating ourselves with kindness and compassion. By shifting our perspective and embracing a more loving and accepting attitude towards ourselves, we can transform our lives in profound ways. Practical strategies for cultivating self-love. Practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is the cornerstone of self-love. It involves treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of difficulty or failure. Instead of berating ourselves for our mistakes, we can offer ourselves words of encouragement and support, just as we would to a close friend. Challenge negative beliefs. Negative beliefs about ourselves can be deeply ingrained and difficult to overcome. However, by bringing awareness to these beliefs and questioning their validity, we can begin to dismantle their power over us. This process involves examining the evidence for and against these beliefs, challenging distorted thinking patterns, and replacing negative self-talk with more balanced and empowering narratives. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to self-criticism. By focusing on the positive aspects of ourselves and our lives, we can shift our perspective from one of lack to one of abundance. Keeping a gratitude journal, where we regularly write down things we appreciate about ourselves and our experiences, can help cultivate a greater sense of self-worth and appreciation. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for maintaining healthy relationships and preserving our well-being. This involves saying no to activities, people, or situations that drain our energy or compromise our values. By honoring our needs and priorities, we send a powerful message to ourselves and others that we deserve respect and consideration. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment with openness, curiosity, and acceptance. By cultivating mindfulness, we can become more attuned to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. This allows us to observe our inner experiences with greater clarity and compassion, fostering a deeper sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance. Seek support. Finally, seeking support from others can be instrumental in our journey towards self-love. Whether it's through therapy, support groups, or trusted friends and family members, having a supportive network can provide validation, encouragement, and perspective. Sharing our struggles and triumphs with others who understand and accept us can help us feel less alone and more connected. Conclusion: embracing self-love, overcoming self-criticism, and embracing self-love is a transformative journey that requires dedication, patience, and self-awareness. By understanding the root causes of self-criticism, debunking common myths about self-love, and implementing practical strategies for cultivating self-compassion and acceptance, we can transform our relationship with ourselves and lead more fulfilling lives. Remember, self-love is not a destination, but a lifelong practice. It's about treating ourselves with kindness, compassion, and respect, even when we fall short of our own expectations. By prioritizing self-care, setting healthy boundaries, and practicing mindfulness and gratitude, we can nurture a deep sense of self-worth and inner peace that empowers us to live authentically and joyfully. Thank you for joining us here at Psychology Scout. Remember, if you like this video and want to see more like it, hit the like button and subscribe. See you next time.